Coming up, I have a hit by a Memphis disc jockey who built his reputation and a successful career in radio on the more than 300 character voices and impersonations that he does in his act. But ironically, his first top 40 hit features a very distinctive character voice he didn't do. Got details and his top 10 smash coming up.
Casey's Coast to Coast, American Top 40.
This is Casey Kasem on AT40 in Hollywood, and it's time now for one of the hottest records of the year. And it's a song by a disc jockey who built his reputation and successful career in radio on doing more than 300 character voices and impersonations. But ironically, his first big hit record features a very distinctive voice he doesn't do. The disc jockey is Rick Dees, and he told us before he was fired from the station that he was working at, on his daily radio show, he did impersonations of people like Elvis Presley, W.C. Fields, Richard Nixon, and Johnny Cash. He also does a lot of cartoon and character voices of several animals. When Rick decided to put together a disco record that would feature the voice of an animal, he figured the perfect disco animal was a duck. Rick tells us that in his repertoire of animal sounds, he does a mean quack. But he says it isn't half as good as the quacking of his friend Ken Pruitt. So when Rick went in to cut his record, Ken went along to play the starring role. By the way, when Ken isn't doing his duck act on hit records, he's an accountant for a food store in Little Rock, Arkansas. This week, Rick Dees, with a little help from his fine feathered friend, moves into the top 10. At number 9, this is Disco Duck. Rick Dees at number 9 on American Top 40. 4 short weeks and he's already into the top 10. Earlier I said that Rick Dees was fired from the radio station that he worked at in Memphis, Tennessee. And the reason the radio station says they fired him is because of a conflict of interest. Well, if this record goes to number 1, he'll be able to coast for a while and take his time looking for a job. That's Disco Duck at number 9 by Rick Dees.
Casey's Coast to